Welcome back, Destructive Dan Pirates, to another buddy battle video. In today's video, we have Foxy and Ussop against a Reiju and a Uta. I'm also I also have a special guest who's actually one of the players in this game. It goes by Mr. X. How you doing, Mr. X?
I'm doing well. How are you?
And looking at his matchup, what do you think? How to be and how to turn out, even though you played the game, but just by looking.
Just by looking at the leaders, I kind of figured Foxy Pirate would be a little problem for me.
Yeah.
Since he can use his effect to stop a leader from attacking, and my leader is when attacking.
Yeah. Also here, the player that Mr. Lewis is leader that he uses is Uta, and I'm actually the Foxy Pirates. Just looking at it, you can tell that there's gonna be a very huge draw engine for the Uta and the Reiju. As for the Usopp as well, who also draws when things get KO'd. But the Foxy Pirate, he does need 3 characters. Like, I would need 3 Foxy Pirates in order to use the effect, which is not hard to do if you have Porsches. But we're gonna watch this video. We're gonna start watching this duel now, and it looks like everyone's getting their decks ready, shuffling. So we're gonna skip up ahead, and you see the Foxy Pirate. So the Foxy Pirate player goes first. Like, if you see his hand, I'm pretty sure Foxy Pirate really needs a Porsche, because using a Porsche can just bring out like any other character in the deck. Like, because Foxy Pirate is straight Foxy. But what do you think, looking at the Uta? Like, what do you try to establish in Uta on a buddy battle situation?
For Uta, I'll mostly prioritize defense with counters or both blockers, while my partner will go with the board building.
Yeah, it's true. You do technically your leader, you would basically just draw. You basically draw 2 every turn, right? Basically.
Yep. Yes.
Only if you hit a film. You remember that the Uta leader, you have to hit a green, or you have to hit a film card. If it's not a film card, you have to bottom deck it.
Which is no problem because mostly Uta players have at least 90% or 95% of their deck is full film cards.
Yeah, and as for the Reiju, it's all Germa. There's nothing that's off except for the Foxy Pirates, Tony Chopper. But we did skip a few turns here. We see the Usopp play the Dressrosa Coliseum. Reiju played their stage as well. Those 2 stages are very unique for their leaders and good, as the Dressrosa stage can allow his Dressrosa type character to attack characters on the turn it's played, and the Reiju just can rest the stage and then trash a card to search for a Germa. And here goes Uta using a searcher that he unrests the Dawn after using it. Basically a free search for 1 Dawn.
If you're wondering, the card is New Genesis.
Yes, New Genesis. And then Uta here swings 8 into life. They take. The Foxy Pirate uses the trigger to get a Dawn. Oh, and the Foxy
draw a card.
I'm sorry to interrupt. I forgot to mention that the Foxy Pirate summoned the 3 calls that gives him a rested Dawn. I forgot his name though. I want to say in Rashu. But it's a 3 cost character that's 0 power, but it gives a rested Dawn. And it looks like the Usopp here is swinging 6. They give it 2k. You're probably gonna see plenty of 2ks in this duel here. He brings out the Suliman, resting 3 Dawns, and I believe he's trying to use the effect to trash the top card, and he trashed a Bartolomeo. Going into the Reiju now with 4 Dawns. The Reiju basically all game can basically play under 5 Dawns or less, if I'm not wrong. Like, they don't really have to be up 5 Dawns or higher. Well, maybe just to have some swings, but. It looks like he swung 6. We gave it a 2k. Now he got a Porsche. Oh yeah, the Reiju does play the Porsche as well. Actually, their deck is actually filled with Foxy Pirates and Porsches. Or the same thing. Here he grabs another Porsche, which is annoying. The Porsche can actually play out one of the children for the Germa. And minusing a Dawn with Reiju gives them a draw. So you draw another card. Resting his stage. So much filtering with the Reiju is actually insane.
You trash a Reiju kid for 4 cost Reiju.
And then he actually summoned it out. How wild was that turn? That was like, what, like 3 draws? 4 draws almost?
Yeah.
Alright, swung 5. Foxy Pirate swung 5 here. I like trying to pay out the 7 cost Foxy Pirate. And he does, because another Rested Dawn. See, right now, if I had the Porsches, I would have had a full board. I would have had everything set up. I probably would have swung and rested the Uta. The Uta there goes swing 6, gets a draw. Plays out a Nami for another draw, resting 1. That Nami is very. You run 4 of that in your Uta deck, or how many do you run?
I run 4.
4.
Mostly to help me
Search more, right?
add more, yeah, search more and add more cards to my hand.
So technically, that turn you had a 3-down turn, or a 3-card draw, which is insane. Alright, it goes into the Ussop here. You're attaching 1, swinging at 5, resting. No, giving -2 to the Nami, or look like he's deciding. Okay, you're giving it to the Nami. Trash the top of the deck. Swinging 5, swinging 6.
A 2K with the Monkey D. Luffy.
Plays 4 with the Rebecca. What did you do with the Rebecca? Looks like he just grabs the Bartolomeo, right?
Yeah, I think he grabs the blocker and he plays the blocker.
Yeah, he plays the blocker, yeah.
Hmm.
Another Reiju at 4 Dawns. The Reiju did grab another Porsche from last turn, so they can do the same play as they did and still bring out board.
Let's see what the Reiju player does.
Pretty sure he swings. Oh, he's going for 6. It didn't matter where the Dawn went, right?
Yeah.
You could have
Okay,
just
so you take the Dawn back.
swinging 5 into the Solomon.
On Sims, you can't really take them back, but
Yeah, on Sims you can't take it back. As soon as you slip up, it's slipped up. Alright, the Ussop uses a leader effect actually to let the Solomon get KO'd and he draws a card. Oh, I forgot to mention that the Foxy Pirate 7 cost minuses 1,000 on all the characters. It's basically a little mini Shanks.
Yes.
It's very strong if you think about it. And you also get Arrested Dawn back.
It's a leader locked character, right?
It's a leader locked effect, yes.
Oh, okay.
Swinging 4.
Swinging for the blocker.
Yeah. You give it a 1K here.
Charge the car.
It's so much filtering.
He charges the 7 cost Ichi. That's the name, right? Ichi.
Yeah, Ichiji. Alright, going into the Foxy at 9 Dawns now. Looking at the hand, just played another Foxy Pirates.
So now the Foxy Pirate player had 3 Foxy Pirates, so he can now use the effect.
Yeah, he can now use the effect. The effect is able to be used now.
And I believe he uses on Reiju, and
yeah, right here you're -3. Giving it to the Reiju, and then you get 3 right back with the effect here with all those 3 cards. Because the 7 cost Foxy Pirates also gives you Arrested Dawn. That, I don't think you need a Foxy Pirate leader for that effect. But you wouldn't use this card in any other purple deck.
Yeah, it would be useless.
Yeah. Unless they come out with a new Foxy. Maybe they come out with a blue-purple Foxy leader. Who knows?
So the Ultra player, that's me. I have 8 Dawns, right?
Yeah, you have 8 Dawns here. 8 Dawns. Maybe you're aiming for... Obviously, you're aiming to touch 1, so you technically have 7 Dawns. Right? Or you touch...
I believe so.
Oh, you touch
2. Okay, so I shoot the Nami and I swing at...
Oh, dear God. Looking back
I
at
got
it, how you guys were able to draw so many cards. And it looks like the Usopp used the blocker here and then uses the effect to draw a card.
yeah, I don't remember where he swung that. Maybe I swung that Foxy character, but I'm not sure.
You probably swung
And
a
I picked,
life here. Now you
um
swing. You put out a blocker. You use the blocker's effect to trash a film to give arrested to your leader, grabbing the shanks, and the shanks is very strong. I believe it's very strong. KOing anything that's rested.
yep, it doesn't matter the level or the number of the card. You're
Yeah.
gonna get KO'd and arrested.
Do you run? How many would you run on that Uta? 3 or 4?
Um, Sometimes I just run 4. Or I just run 3 with some Zoros or Husa skins.
Oh, that's nice. But the Usopp here plays Rebecca, which is a big play for the Usopp. You bring out the Kairos, returning the blocker to the hand. The blocker is a brick, but with the stage at Coliseum, the Usopp can attack with the Kairos right into one of the characters on the other side, Reiju or Porsche. Probably going for the Porsche because the Reijus are frozen by the Foxy Pirate effect.
Touches that down to Rebecca and he swings that
Swings at a
Reiju.
Porsche. Yeah, so we swung twice at the Porsche. I think the goal here for us was to kind of cut down the hand, but now kind of realizing that the hand is like can just gain three draws back per turn, because the Reiju could play the other Reiju 4 cards and then the leader effect. You have the Nami and the leader effect, and possibly I'm invincible. Looked like he did a search for another search.
Yes.
Plays out the Ichi, resting the Ichi. Look like he's gonna give -7. Oh, and actually, in this game, we actually forgot to freeze the Reijus here. We forgot to freeze the Reijus here. He swung 5 at first, or he swung 7, and we let it die. He wasn't supposed to do that.
No, you did freeze the characters, but I think at that time we completely forgot to use the effect.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think none of them were aware until like later.
You're right. Yes, we forgot to mention it. It looked like here I played 2 Dons. The reason why I put that out, which is the 2K counter, is to use leader effects. So with that, I swung 9. I would swing 9 into. Well, I should have swung as 8 into one of the Reijus, not the Nami. Because I remember this play later.
I think you did swing at the Nami, no?
Yeah, I'm saying I should have swung it as something else. I could have swung it on the other side. Because if you sell a 3 down card effect on my hands, that allows me to reactivate my leader or any Foxy Pirate. I could have frozen both sides, nullifying both sides, KOing that Reiju because you guys let that Nami go. Oh shit! All right, hold on.
Oh, hey, what happened? What the?
Alright, we're back at it. So we rest 3 to bring it back. So we swung 5. I swung 5 and I did the leader effect again just to freeze the Uta. Technically, I did get tired of you drawing here. So I was like, why not? Oh, you took life here on 5 actually. I wonder why. You guys had. I'm pretty sure you guys had a counter.
I think maybe at the time I think we were thinking of a play already.
Okay. So I rest 3 again to set the Foxy Pirate active. Oh, I did trash that 2-cost Foxy Pirate. That allows me to draw. By the way, my camera positioning on the second recording is not good.
No.
At least you can see like the field. You just can't see your dons.
Wait, what did Uta searched up? I didn't see
It looked like the Uta searched
the
I'm
film Sanji.
invincible. Yeah, I got this 2K Sanji.
I'm invincible.
Nah, I'm invincible. What's the card that allows you to New Genesis?
New
Okay.
Genesis.
And then you play the 9-cost Shanks, pop in the Kairos, and then the Usopp gets a draw here. Usopp now at 10 dons. The hand is now looking like a hand.
Wait, how did the Foxy character become active again? It was your trashed
My
card.
3-cost event, I'm able to set a Foxy card active.
Oh, I think you realize I was gonna play Shanks, right?
Yes. But I think still, yeah, I know. Would you have KO'd the Foxy, or would you have KO'd the Kairos?
Mostly KO the Foxies, so you don't have 3 cards on the field.
Oh yeah, that's true. Okay. But the Usopp here played a Zoro that able to KO a 4-cost just by resting the leader or stage. Or is it yeah? He's a 4-cost to KO a 4-cost is insanity, and he can actually swing into character, which he did, and then swing into life here, and you gave a 1K. Look at the trash. There's plenty of 2Ks in there, and bringing out a blocker. Yeah, both. Well, technically speaking, I should have saved that. I should have had my Foxy, because we forgot that it froze. That the characters were frozen. If I was wrong, if I'm correct. He did a search to grab a soda. Oh god, I didn't know my phone was right there. I should probably not. I should be careful with the camera.
I think you did froze the Ichi and
Yeah,
the Reiju.
this time we know it's frozen to keep an eye on it. Just last turn we forgot. He tries to Ichi here to draw a card. I didn't see what he drew. He might have just drew another kid. If he drops out an Ichi, he probably got an Ichi. Like a 4-cost Ichi. Yeah, he did.
rest 4, yeah.
Minus one.
Not sure what he's gonna swing at.
Sorry.
He still got 1 Dawn, I think.
Yeah.
He just catches it and then he's swinging.
At character, right?
I think so.
I think the plan here was to block just so you can draw. Yeah. Because you had a backlight, I think. And we were like, how about not let it die? So I'm back at 7 dawns. Resting 7 for a Foxy Pirate. So now we have the Foxy Pirates, and the Foxy Pirates here swinging 6, minusing 3 to freeze a Reiju and Ichi again. Must be an annoying effect, especially if the problem was that I didn't really want to freeze the Reiju, but you had nothing on the board for me to freeze. So I felt like, yeah, but I can't freeze the Shanks. If I was able to rest, I would have.
Oh, you couldn't freeze rested characters?
Yeah, rested because it doesn't allow you to refresh Rage. But in the end, I guess it's kind of good.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's going in your turn. Now when you play the 7-cost, you're minus 9,000. And you swung 9, I believe.
We're seeing that you give it 3K, no?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we gave it a 3. And then I have nothing in my hand. 0. Zip. So would Doflamingo not work in this Uta deck? Or no?
Which one?
The 10 cost still flamingo, resting 3 bodies.
I think I'm not leader lock, right? I could run it too, but I think the reason they usually don't run it because you need a Dawn for your leader. But you could run a Doflamingo.
You could run a Doflamingo, okay. And it looks like you swung 8 at it, and we couldn't get it. We couldn't save it. So the Foxy Pirate died. Now you brought out another blocker. Oh no, you attached 6 and swung, huh? Damn.
Yeah. Then.
Oh no! You did backlight for the Zoro on the other side.
Oh yes.
And then you attached the rest and swung. We didn't have counter for. You can see I have no hand. And you can see our Ussop here with nothing but bricks. I think I was telling him just the red rock, son. And it doesn't matter what.
He did red rock, right?
He had a red rock in his hand, yeah. And he's taking quite a bit of a turn here. We're gonna just kind of skip that. 2 minutes passed, nothing happened. 3 minutes passed, nothing happened.
This is where you notice like the Foxy Pirates and the Ussop are kind of on the ropes right now.
Yeah. I still blame that. I would still say that not seeing Porsches for the Foxy Pirates is very, 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 very bad. Like, you have to see Porsches with Foxy. It builds a board, allows you with 3 characters.
All right, so Ussop did use a red rock on Shanks.
Yeah.
Which I think is a good call.
Yeah, Shanks would be too much of a high cost, and I realized I couldn't freeze because I would need 3 characters, and I would really be really dependent on the draw I get.
You have no hand. You have no cards in your hand.
No, I have 0. Zip. That's all my trash right there. And it looked like wait, it looks like the Ussop is minusing cost in the other Ichi. Is that what, $3 now? Or is there no reason that he's... Oh, right here we're looking at the Lemme effect. Because it didn't have a slash for on play and when attacking, but it should have one.
Yeah, I guess it still works. You just I guess it was just a little
it looks like he used patchwork. So he risked 1 Dawn to -3 because he -4 with the Suliman. Oh wait, but he didn't swing. Or why is Suliman not rested? I think we forgot to call that out there.
It's an on-play effect.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure he swung. Oh, there we go. He did swing. We had to rest it.
Oh.
To -4, and then he used 1 to -3 to keep the Ichiji rested. And the Reiju did a search. I don't know what she grabbed. He grabbed. Sorry.
Well, the leader is she no?
Pretty sure he got the Germa, obviously, but he might run a stage here. I guess we're gonna skip a little bit. All right.
You place the
baby Reiju, and then bring out the Reiju.
To draw cards, then you draw like another card.
That's 4 draws that turn. That's insanity. Or am I wrong?
I think so, but it looked like the Reiju board is getting a little bit too big now.
And all we can do really is to keep it frozen. I think I've noticed that if you freeze the Reiju, she's basically useless because she has nothing higher than a 7 cost. So if any green deck like with the carrots would definitely stop a Reiju. Because usually the green decks play carrots.
Reiju just played 2 choppers, which gives 2 Dawns.
Yeah.
I think he still get 2 Dawns, right?
Yeah.
Both of them.
So there's 3 blockers you guys have. And I have nothing on the field. I attached 5 to swing 5. Or I attached 6. How much did I attach? I attached 7. I attached 7 Dawns.
You attached 7 to a 0 cost.
Yeah, it says 7, and I rest 1 to have 3 on the field to -3 and freezing Reiju's board. And it goes into your turn. I think you did a block with a counter.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
don't look at the Discord. Don't look at the Discord. I was not texting any kittens. No, I'm just joking.
Ussop just swing 6,
It's a swing
right?
6 into the Sullivan. Sullivan dies. They draw a card.
And
Oh,
face,
you played another
face.
Shanks, and then you
And then I
KO'd my
moved.
Foxy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually insane that you drew another Shanks.
I mean, shouldn't be surprised with all those searches I've been doing.
Resting 7 to return the blocker up. Having 3 Dons active. Look like
That's the second time I've returned the card to my hand. The same card.
Like swung 5 alive with a Rebecca. Swing another 5. Reiju just giving ones because she had draw 4 turns last turn. 4 cards last turn. I mean, technically she drew for 4 turns, which is funny.
Oh yeah, you still have the leader effect, right? But I think you don't have any cards now.
We don't have anything in the card. We do have life. I think at the end I kind of realized that we could have just swung life, right? Because the Ussop here can keep control on the board, and as well can I. So maybe swinging life would probably put more pressure in a way. But we also didn't swing heavy. But with the Kairos, he swings character because like that's his option with this stage effect. So really,
so
really strong.
Ichi is not able to swing now since Foxy leader can only stop 2 leader in the character. That's it.
It looks like he swings 10 into life, taking it.
I see the bricks.
you see, we had nothing at all. I played the pudding here. It's funny. It's funny because you guys actually helped him out on that. But to be honest, I don't even remember what he drew after this. I'm about to see right now.
I did kind of told Rod, or the player next to me, that you probably shouldn't play pudding, but he still wanted to do it, so I had to let him do it.
All right. Usually swinging 5 into the Itomatsu. I can't say it. Oh, I drew a Reiju, and I thank the Lord for that. I drew another Reiju. Now I'm over here talking about everyone drawing four Dons. I drew 5 cards that turn, and I'm left with nothing. I swung 7. I can only swing 7. So right now Reiju has full board, and I can't freeze it.
Then we countered the 7.
Counter the 7 with a 2 and 1. Just can't see your side. Most likely you put us down more here with the Shanks, and we saw you draw I'm Invincible earlier.
Did I don't think I played Shanks, did I?
Yeah, Shanks right there. Take a life. There's a Porsche I needed for the life of me. Sometimes you do gotta take some white cards.
There's a part I use I'm Invincible, no?
Yeah. And you swung high here. That took.
Oh, I use New Genesis. Okay.
I added Reiju to the Foxy just because for Dons I could just draw cards. Imagine
I think I use Invincible again, and then I swing at your life, and I think you guys had to counter this one.
Yeah, we had a counter about 5K, right? I think. Yeah, 2, 1, 1, and a 1. Yep.
If you guys didn't realize, I used 2 Invincibles. So I swing 3 times with my Uta. It's basically like a Doro.
Yeah. You swung 9-9, so we needed 5. I think here I was trying to tell him to use. Oh, we had no life actually, so it was very difficult. I was hoping he drew into a blocker, another blocker. Sorry.
He did have a 3 calls. I see it. They get double attack, no?
Yeah.
Oh, he
He's
actually did.
oh yeah, I think I wanted him to go for game here. Is all we could have done. Increasing gives 6k to his Rebecca, giving it a double attack, swinging 8 into the Uta. So you took both, and swinging 9. Yeah, if you counter this one, it's basically GG's, I think.
We did counter.
Yeah, the Reiju was hoarding 2Ks in her hand. I'm sure of it.
He played the blocker. He
And
attack A
so,
on B.
so
Okay,
right
so
here
right
is 4 swings here, 1 blocker, 2 in hand.
so just I think he just swings
So he's 9.
swing
Lock.
9 maybe the filter. So
Then attach everything. And then, and
Touch
then
everything.
lost. Oh my
Me too.
god.
I was in.
All my portions were at the bottom, so whoever cut my deck in the beginning had the best cut ever. But yeah, that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching. That was another buddy battle using the Ussop leader. Didn't go well, but it was a very tough matchup against two decks that can basically draw almost 3 times a turn. I don't know. I mean, it was kind of close if you think about it.
Yes.
It was kind of close if you think about it, because we were controlling board a little bit. You just had counters, to get out of things and to keep things kind of.
I believe that as soon as you ran like I say, I was gonna say ran out of gas, but like I say, you don't have any Foxy characters to use your leader effect. I think that's kind of we kind of knew that you're kind of either you're starved, so you can't play anything, and it was like
Also, yeah,
it was the time to attack.
yeah, I was starving a bit because I really wanted to see those Porsches in my hand, because so I can able to be build board, and keep it like that. You know what I mean? And I would have probably been swinging 5s, lowering hand size down. You guys probably would have been swinging back. But other than that, it still was almost a close game, I guess you could say. Not really, but
Yeah,
but other than that, we're gonna end the video here. Thank you for joining me and commentary, Mr. Lex. And I hope to see you guys next time. Please leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below leaders you'll love to see and matchups you'll love to see. Like which leaders would you like to be paired? Would you like paired with? And what 2 leaders against another set of 2 leaders would you like to see? Other than that, I hope you enjoy
as
your
long as
day.
not blue crocodile.
As long as it's not blue crocodile. It's funny because I actually want to make a deck now. All right.
Yeah, we could do a vanilla kind of
A
like
set.
leaders to Red Uta or Golden
I was thinking
Green.
of also other suggestions that people can tell me or ask for is like an all event deck. Like I don't know who would use an all event deck. I guess a blue Nami, but that wouldn't work.
That would work on a 2 versus 2 setting.
Maybe a Roshanante blocker leader with an all event deck. I don't know. What do you think? No, I don't think it'd work.
I don't think so.
No. But other than that, you guys have a good day and enjoy. Or bye. Sorry.
But peace out.